Ladies and gentlemen, the king of arm wrestling.
It sucks as a super heavyweight, knowing that if I ever want to get to number one spot, I pretty much have to take years off my life. I'm going to sacrifice a lot. There's no way around it, right? And what's the future? It's Brian Shaw's and bigger. Like, that's the future of our sport. Like, how big and crazy do we have to get? How much do we have to risk?
My name is Leah Robb. I am an artist and an arm wrestler. Mostly an artist, but I've been watching arm wrestling for about 2 years and arm wrestled for about half a year and always been interested in strength. But anyway, I wanted to talk about Levan and this rise of the chemical beast, which I believe started at the beginning of the century. So up until then, the likes of John Brzenk could arm wrestle Natty, and so you got a better sense of who was the natural god of arm wrestling. And in walks Bagent and Cyplenkov, and yes, a new era started. Bagent actually amusingly said that all started because nobody could beat John Brzenk without them, so maybe John's to blame. Anyway, in these steps, and arm wrestling has gone from people looking like humans to people not looking so much like humans.
The elephant in the room is that the performance enhancing for me would have to step up to a level that, you know, I don't know if I'm 100% comfortable with, but I have to accept the fact that Denis has changed his chemical makeup. He's not a normal person, so I probably have to come in there as not so normal.
I also recently heard Derek Smith talking about there being a weight cap, and he is like massive.
And I also think if we had a weight cap, one, it'd keep everybody healthier. We'd have closer matches, right? And everything like that. And I don't know, man. I just been toying around the idea in my head. I'm gonna make a video talking about it. It's just in terms of the cardio thing, it made me think.
He's 6'8", weighs 350 pounds. And he's considering that there should be a weight cap of 350 pounds. You know, you've got Levan at the peak. And yes, it seems to be like the air is thin on Mount Everest. After his match with Hermes, who was flipping well in an oxygen mask. Is that really what we want arm wrestling to look like? Is that the peak of arm wrestling? I would like sports and health to hang together, not sports and early death. So I'm sure there are other people that feel the same.
It's a hard choice. Look, I love arm wrestling. I want to do it until I die, and I don't want to die anytime soon. So I have a lot to think about.
I have contacted a guy called Travis Graham, who is the man behind the YouTube channel called The Natural Alpha, and asked him if he would be willing to talk about this with me, because he knows a lot more about both how to be strong and natural and the risks connected to PED use. So that is coming up.